it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my Vlogmas day 14. I hope that the fan isn't too loud. I am sitting in my car at work, and I wanted to get this video up, but it's really hot. It's like 52 degrees on the temperature in my car, but sitting in the car, it's really hot. I don't know. Anyways, today I'm really busy, so I wanted to get this video up tonight, hopefully. So if I film it now, I can edit it tonight and then have it uploaded before tomorrow, hopefully. So this video is going to be about the series that I started and completed this year, or that I completed and finished, or that I am up to date with. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's just a series video. I wanted to discuss all the series that I read this year. The last 2 years I've read about like 13 series a year, and so I kind of wanted to see how well I did this time. So the first series, and I'm gonna, when I edit this, I'll have pictures up here. But the first series that I started and finished this year was the Bloody Mary series by Hilary Monahan, and that one was Mary the Summoning and then Mary Unleashed. Thank God it was a duology, because I was able to do duologies this year. Ooh, sorry about the giant steering wheel in front of my face. I don't know where to put you guys. Move it over a little bit. Got a little bit better. So dusty. But then I'm kind of dark. Am I dark? Am I too dark? Anywho's, I'll try to brighten it up a little bit in the editing. Okay, so the next book that I started, or series that I started and I'm up to date with, is the Illuminae series. I started Illuminae in the beginning of the year, like the first week of January. I read Gemina last month, so I am up to date. The third one comes out next year, and that is by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. The third series that I am almost complete with, and I'm going to count the ones that I pretty much will finish this year, and that is the Castor Chronicles by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I started the second book this year, which is Beautiful Darkness, I believe, and then I read Beautiful Chaos. I can't remember when, sometime between the beginning of the year and now. And at this moment in time, I am currently listening to Beautiful Redemption in my car. I just pressed pause so I could make this video. The emotional turmoil. I've already teared up a few times. Amma is my favorite. So yes, I am currently listening to that, so I will have that series completed before the month is over. The next series that I finished this year was the Vampire Academy. I started with book 5, I think, this year, maybe 4. And I read until I got to the end. So I finished Vampire Academy this year. The next series that I am up to date with is the Saga series. I read 5 and 6 this year. Volume 7 comes out next year. And then there is Jellaby by Kin Soto, or is it So? Of course, you'll see the picture here, but that is the Jellaby duology. Actually, I think it's a series, but the third one hasn't come out yet, and that is Jellaby, and then Jellaby Goes to the City. So I read the first 2 books, graphic novels this year, and those are middle grade. So if you like middle grade graphic novels, these ones were super stinking cute. Alright, the next series that I am currently going to be up to date with is the Wicked and the Divine graphic novel series. I can't remember who the authors are. I started with volume 2 this year, and I have volume 4 at the library, which I should be picking up tomorrow. So if that's the case, then I will definitely have this series done, which is very exciting. The next series that I started and completed this year was the Parasol Protectorate series by Gail Carriger. I read all 5 books this year. Super amazing adult urban fantasy series. If you haven't picked it up yet, I would definitely pick it up. It is steampunk, Victorian, it's based in London. It's just amazing. Gail Carriger has a really great witty dialogue that she writes into all of her books, so I absolutely loved it. Alright, the next series that I think, is it done? Anyways, I read Amulet number 7 or 6. I think it's 7. I read Amulet 7 this year, and I think it's done. To me, though, it didn't end, so maybe there's an 8th one coming out eventually. I'm not sure, but I am up to date with Amulet. And then there is Paper Girls. I read Paper Girls Volume 1 at the beginning of the year, and Paper Girls Volume 2 is waiting at the library for me, so I should have that one finished this year as well. And then there is Giant Days, the graphic novels that I just talked about in my, my A Year-a-thon, Readathon wrap-up yesterday. I started with the first one this year. I read the second one last week. The third one is actually waiting for me at the library as well. And the 4th and 5th volumes come out next year. So the 4th comes out on February 14th. And the 5th one comes out June 20th, 2017. So if you love the Giant Days graphic novel series, 2 more will be coming out in 2017. Alright, the next manga graphic novel series that I finished and completed this year was the Afro Samurai. That one was Volume 1 and Volume 2. It was a duology. I thought it was okay. My husband really likes the anime, and that's why I read it. I think I would prefer the anime more than the manga series. I didn't really like it, and the illustrations were really hard to see. And then I started, and I'm up to date with Newts by Doug Tenopel, and this is another middle grade graphic novel series. There's only 2 out right now. There should be a 3rd one coming out at some point in time. It doesn't show up on Goodreads, but the book, you can definitely tell at the end that it's not finished. So we'll see when that happens. And then there is Shadow House. So I read The Gathering by Dan Pawlowski in October. The 2nd one comes out on the 27th of December. This is a middle grade novel, and it's got pictures in it, so I'm pretty sure I'll only have like 3 days to finish it, but I'm pretty sure if I pick it up and read it immediately when it arrives on my doorstep, that I will have the series up to date for this year. I'm not sure if there's going to be a 3rd book or if it's just a duology, but I'm excited to get the 2nd one. 2 more books. The next one is The Diary of a Haunting by M. Verano. I read the first one last month, and then I have Possession, which is a companion novel, I guess, to the series. So it's not really a series, but I'm going to count it as a series, and I think it might be completed. So I'm going to read Possession hopefully next week, and I will be done with that one. And the very last series that I want to talk about is another graphic novel series, and that is Lumberjanes. I've read 1, 2, and the 3rd one is at my house right now. I need to read that one. And the 4th one, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I think it might be at the library, unless it's not out yet. I should be up to date with Lumberjanes. For some reason, I didn't write it down on my paper like I was supposed to. So those were the series that I started and completed, or continued and completed, or am caught up to the books for this year. So that's 16 series that I either completed or I'm up to date on. That's very exciting. I know a lot of them are graphic novels, but that counts, right? I say it does. Anyways, that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!